Fellow Nigerians, this is the first time I am bringing such an issue to this platform. I am here on behalf of the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria to ask for your assistance for a Nigerian that is in desperate need. We know that there are many people in need, but since I read her story on Vanguard newspaper, I have been carrying her in my heart. As I was reading her story, the muscles in my chest started to tighten. I could feel a sudden pressure in my head. At a point, I could hear the sound of my heartbeat. This is true life story. It is the story of our sister named Joy Terna. Some months ago, some gunmen entered a village known as Gizi. Gizi is a thief-speaking area of Nasarawa State. They slaughtered many persons and burnt the village. In the course of that massacre, they met with Joy Terna. She begged the gunmen profusely not to kill her. She was 4 months pregnant. As the gunmen were thinking about what to do with her, one of the gunmen came from behind and with a sharp cutlass cut off Joy's right hand. The hand fell on the ground and started jumping on its own. Then the gunman picked her right hand from the ground and took it away. Joy Terna was left on the ground, bleeding, screaming between life and death. She became unconscious, but somehow somebody helped him to the hospital when the gunmen had left. Miraculously, she survived the bleeding. She later became conscious. Fortunately, she did not lose the pregnancy. Some months later, she gave birth to a baby boy. She and the baby boy now live at the Abegana camp for internally displaced persons at the outskirts of Makurdi. Now she struggles to feed and cater for herself and the baby with her left hand. She's now learning to use just one hand. Joy Terna has been on my mind. We are already in touch with her. Somehow I was able to trace the journalist who published the story on Vanguard newspaper. And I asked the journalist to kindly travel to the camp in search of our sister, and he did. You will watch the short video of that visit after this speech. I strongly believe that Joy, our sister, has been praying for a helper. You, all of us are the helpers she has been praying for. Sometimes we think that we don't have enough, but others are praying to be where we are now. Our case is a case that even a governor's wife could easily handle. But no. There she is, abandoned by man, but not rejected by God. We are hereby appealing deep from our hearts that you, especially Nigerians living abroad, should partner with us so that we could together give joy to Joy Terna again. Nothing is too little. How can we help her? Let us buy a functioning right hand, artificial hand for her. Let us take her away from the camp and rent an apartment for her for 5 years in Makurdi. Let us rent a shop for her and pay for the rent for 5 years, a mini supermarket. Let us stock the shop for her. Lastly, let us together adopt that child by supporting and training him from today to university level. is now 6 months old. That child that refused to die. God is waiting to use that boy to do exploit in Nigeria. Let that child become our child. Those are the type of children that God will use. Whatever you are struggling to achieve in life has been achieved by many people. And many of them have died without taking anything with them to the grave. Therefore, we must try, even as we try to achieve, to give life and light to Joy and her son. We must touch lives. As a first step, we must take Joy Terna from the camp before this Christmas. If you must give a Christmas gift or New Year gift to somebody this year, please let it be for Joy Terna and her child. We do not want to have to spend Christmas in that camp. We already have 2 persons that will manage the resources, and that will be supervised by the European Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria. If you want to support this project, please write her name, Joy Terna, on your bank slip and use any of the bank accounts that are indicated here in this video. God bless you richly as you do this. Joy cannot be alone. Thank you.
I write for Vanguard. I'm a Vanguard correspondent in Benue State. Recently, I wrote a report on the young girl who had her hand chopped off by herdsmen in Nasarawa State, who is now taking refuge at the Abagana IDP camp in Benue State. I did that report and it went viral. Mr. Frederick saw it and called that I should trace the young lady and talk to her to enable her narrate her story once more, to maybe generate assistance for her across the globe. Today I'm in Abagana camp with Joy Terna, a 24-year-old victim of herdsmen attack in Nasarawa State, who is now residing at the Abagana camp in Benue State. Joy will tell her story better.
My name is Joy Terna. My name is Joy Terna. I be 24 years. I be Giza. I be Giza. Nasarawa State, Nigeria. I dey for IDP camp Abagana, Benue State. When I come, Fulani kill my people, burn my house, cut my hand, and then I don't know what I will do now. That time I be pregnant. I no born before. They come me cut my hand. I don't know what I will do. Then January they come for IDP camp Abagana. They help me write for newspaper. Then Frederick come. They see me. That is why they come. Then they give people. Then they give people when they will help me. Then now I get one hand. My picking myself, I know they feel whole well. That is why they find people when they will help me. If the person will help me, I will be happy to them. Thank you.
Ogbazi manogeme o, ogbasi, ogewane kan, ogewane si, ogbasi, ogbazi manogeme o, ogbazi manogyo ramen, ogbazi manogyo, ogbasi o, osayo more, oriedu yaguhe, ogbewa se do sayo more agbo yagige o. O samene rame, uruese wegweme o,